Have you ever noticed how subtle clues can sometimes reveal more information than words could? We're continuing our fascinating investigation into the fashion and silence between Melania, Trump, and Usha Vance, two of the most watched women in America today. In this video, the dead giveaway. Melania Trump and Usha Vance don't talk to each other. We uncover the hidden meanings behind the wildly inappropriate outfits. That, Melania Trump and Usha Vance were two significant occasions. I warn you that you may want to take a deep breath before seeing it all. Stay with us to the very end because you will be astounded by every twist, every detail, and every reaction. This is an intriguing study that you won't want to miss a second of. First and second ladies' outfit choices can say a lot without a single word being spoken in an era when every public appearance is scrutinized in great detail. During the recent inaugural celebrations, it was difficult to ignore the stark stylistic differences between Melania Trump and Usha Vance. Melania displayed her trademark grace and taste by going with a stark, elegant look in a stark black and white color palette. Usha Vance, on the other hand, opted for an entirely different style. Her gown screamed princess from a fairy tale. She donned a sparkling blue dress that practically radiated charm and whimsy for one event, then a stunning pink coat dress with a matching scarf for another. Despite the fact that both ladies were undeniably attractive in their own right, the stark differences in their clothing made it clear that they were never truly in agreement. These differences have sparked a heated debate among royal watchers, fashionistas, and admirers alike. It's as if one got an invitation to an amazing event and the other got a note about formal refinement. Imagine going to a big event and finding that, instead of the coordinated, coherent front you expect from the nation's most powerful women, you are confronted with a fashion mismatch that sends a totally different message. Usha's more colorful, playful look stands in stark contrast to Melania's outfit's dark, subdued colors and crisp lines, as both social media users and casual onlookers noted. Some even joked that they looked like they were wearing clothing from entirely different eras, because the First Lady's attire was well made, had clean lines, and emanated authority. It met the traditional description of grace and power. On the other hand, Usha Vance's youthful, almost careless demeanor appeared to imply, "I'm here to be seen, and I want to have a little fun." These differences offer insight into the deeper relationship between the two, despite their seeming insignificance. They refer to a void, a silent, unsaid void that goes well beyond fashion and attire. Because of the mismatched clothing, many people have speculated about what really goes on behind the scenes. Were these choices intentional declarations? Or did they reflect the two women's different responsibilities and personal preferences? Some commentators claim that Melania's carefully manicured appearance was meant to bolster her image as the epitome of sophistication and class, a woman whose every facet is refined and under control. Usha's more vibrant, whimsical style, on the other hand, might be an attempt to express her individuality and to go against the strict expectations that are placed on those in high positions. This conversation raises deeper concerns about how powerful people choose to manage their image, how they choose to present themselves, and what these choices say about the dynamics within the inner circle of power. As we analyze the day's events, you'll see how even seemingly small factors, like color schemes and accessories, may have a tremendous impact. To balance her image with her husband's history, Melania used black accents, which some analysts say was a subtle allusion to a traditional family signature. But when compared to Usha's bright blue gown, which seems to evoke a completely different mood, the difference is clear. One woman seems to be trying to keep up a very formal, even austere look, while the other is embracing a more intimate, emotional look. Additionally, it is just as significant what they did not wear to the event as what they did wear. In Many ways, their clothing choices became a silent conversation that exposed their distinct personalities and maybe even hinted at a lack of preparation or communication between them. As we continue our investigation today, we will also talk about the reactions of others who witnessed the incident. Social media users went crazy over these mismatched looks, with some commenting that the contrast was so obvious that it was like saying, "We're not on speaking terms." Comments ranged from humorous jokes to grave analysis as both fashion enthusiasts and casual observers tried to decipher the underlying significance behind the ensembles. Some even drew parallels to past public events where similar fashion mismatches implied deeper tensions, reminding us that fashion is often more than simply appearances. Many people who have spent years monitoring the complex interactions between public personalities found resonance in the statement made by a notable style critic that the visual contrast was a dead giveaway of the implied tension between the two ladies. Consider the broader ramifications of these fashion choices as we continue to examine this story. Since the media and social media platforms amplify every detail, a renowned person's attire can become a powerful indicator of their personal brand and relationships in today's culture. For Melania Trump and Usha Vance, these ensembles were more than just attire. They were deliberate declarations of who they are and how they choose to present themselves to the public. Their radically varied methods raise the possibility that there are differences in goals, ideologies, or even personal ties behind the scenes that go beyond simple taste. The visual evidence is clear enough to spark intense discussion among people who meticulously observe every facet of public life, even though we can only speculate as to the true nature of their relationship. Thank you for following us through this in-depth analysis of Melania Trump and Usha Vance's nonverbal clues regarding their personalities and sense of style. We hope that our thorough examination of their mismatched clothing has helped you realize how much information can be expressed without the need of words. What do you think these different perspectives tell us about the relationship between 10% between these two strong women? We're interested in knowing that. Do you believe that the attire selections were made intentionally or were just the product of disparate personal tastes? Your thoughts are welcome in the comments section below. They give these discussions more substance and intrigue. If you like this video and would want to see more in-depth examinations of the lives of celebrities and their fashion choices, please click the like button and subscribe. Your support enables us to continue providing you with the news that matters most. We appreciate you viewing, and remember that often the most profound discussions happen when no words are spoken.